Welcome to the Harrison family. As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Welcome to the Harrison family. Keep loving one another, we'll be just fine. Harrison family.
What up, HD Nation? I am back with another video. As you can already tell by the title, I'm bringing you guys the video that you all basically have been waiting on since I started this whole journey. Yes, I'm by myself because this is a journey that obviously I've done by myself. So this is kind of like a review video, all things Smile Direct Club, all things good. Y'all want to know all things bad. Y'all want to know, should I get it? Should I waste my money? What should I do? What should I do? I'm here to give you guys the tea, okay? All things with my teeth. But before we get into any more of this video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Do that. You got time. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna do nothing more in this video until you do that. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. All right, I think we're good. And I know y'all might be wondering, Diana, you got like these hats in every color. Listen, check out her boutique, you guys. Just check it out. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I feel like I'm the spokesperson for her. This is my good sis, okay? I love her to death, and I'm all about supporting. If you know me, you know I love supporting Black-owned businesses. Not even if I know you personally. If you have a friend, or if you are selling something, whether it be candles, hats, clothes, jewelry, shoes, whatever, doesn't matter to me. I love supporting. So drop it down in the comments or hit me up in my DM. I'm always shouting people out on Instagram. So yeah, let me know and I'll be sure to purchase your stuff and shout you out. All right, so I'm done yappy. I got hurt and get this video done before my kids wake up. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, first things first. My treatment is complete. That's first things first. I started this journey 6 months ago in dire need to get my gaps closed, because even now I look back at videos and pictures and I'm looking at the transformation and I'm like, wow. Like, I'm very, if you cannot tell already, I'm very pleased with my results. And if you've not seen my videos, I'll put them up here. You guys can go check out when I first got the box and when I did like it was 2 or 3 months in, I did a review then. So you guys can check those videos out. They are on the channel. But yeah, I started this journey not really knowing. I was YouTubing everything, just like some of you guys did. Smile Direct Club actually did throw me on the gram. I'm gonna put the picture right here. They threw me on the gram of before and after. That was about maybe a couple of weeks ago. From that picture alone, I received tons of DMs of people really questioning and asking, did it work? Should they do it? Is it, you know, a waste of time and energy? Basically everything you can name, you guys was hit me up, and I was well able, and I did not mind giving you guys advice, giving you guys my thoughts, my experience, and my process. But for this video, I told you guys that this video would be up. So if you want to know more in depth about the process, here you go. So just stay tuned. Just keep watching the video. So yeah, I was skeptical just like you guys. I was like, it's cheaper than braces, and it's cheaper than actual Invisalign. Is it really gonna work? Is this a scam? Yada 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 yada. It's not. It was not a scam for me. Now, a lot of people have different cosmetics they want done to their teeth. They have different issues. They have different, like they have overcrowding issues. They have crooked issues. They have overbite, underbite type issues. Me, I had an overbite and I had gaps. I had a middle gap that I didn't really want closed because that's the only gap I did love, but there was no way that gap wouldn't have been closed. I had a middle gap, a wide side gap, and another gap one. So my top row was just gapping. Like, I ain't like that, y'all. I did not like that. Ever since growing up, I never liked it. But I never asked my parents for braces because I never really told them about it. I never really made it a big issue. My parents raised 6 beautiful children. The last thing I was going to do is say, hey, I want braces, and then have my parents pay $5 grand, $6 grand for braces. I just decided to live with it. Me being an adult, really just wanting to get it done, I came across Smile Direct Club. I believe it was on Facebook or Instagram. I can't really remember. And I was reading testimonials. I was reading up on it, doing the same thing. I was YouTubing videos, trying to see if it's something that I wanted to do. And I was like, what's the harm? Hey, let's try it out, see what happened. So I did the impression kit, and they were like, you're a perfect candidate. Paid a $250 deposit, and I believe my plan was like $1,750 or $1,800. I'm not sure, but I can't really remember. But if you guys want me to put my discount, matter of fact, I'm gonna put my discount code in the description box. So if you guys are interested, use my discount code and you'll get $100 off. Okay, and so will I. Just so y'all know, that's a disclaimer. I had to let you guys know that I also get $100 off, but you get $100 off. So let's work together to make it even cheaper. Pros and cons. I had to be completely honest with you guys. I've watched a lot of videos where many people had issues, many people didn't have issues. I can only give you guys my experience. I can't speak for anybody else. I can only give you what I know. Now I'm gonna show you guys pictures of my impressions. There's this teeth whitener that they send you so that you can literally show your teeth. And I'll put the pictures here. Right? Horrible, right? Exactly. So I had to do something about that. I wasn't digging that. I have grown to love the skin that I'm in. Yes, I've had insecurity issues growing up because I was a dark-skinned black girl. But I have grown to love my skin. But my teeth, I was like, all right, now we gotta get you together because I'm not liking that. So I decided to do this, and all these gaps that you just seen are closed. Now, of course, I'm going to do a close reveal so you can see, but I just want to get into the pros and cons first, and then I'm going to show you guys my teeth. I don't have my retainers in. My retainers actually came yesterday, or was it Friday? One of those days. So I have my retainers in this case, and I'm going to put them in right after I'm done with this video. So first things first, how long did it take? It was a 6-month process. Like I said, I did the impressions, sent them in. They got back to me really quickly and said, you've been approved. After I paid the $250 deposit, they went straight to the lab, created my aligners, and shipped them to me. In the 2nd to 3rd month, I noticed that it was time for me to change my aligners, and they didn't fit. They give you these little chewy tabs that's like gum. You're supposed to chomp on them, like if your aligners aren't fitting, chomp on them. So I noticed that I was chomping and I was using that, and it still wasn't snapping in. I never heard the click. So I contacted Smile Direct Club on, I believe, Instagram and Twitter. They always got back to me in a timely fashion. If it wasn't a couple hours later, it was always maybe 24 hours. It was never more than 24 hours that no one got back to me. I would rather reach out to them on social media, because calling them on the phone, you're waiting for, one time I waited for like 30 minutes, and I'm not about to do that. I would just rather contact you social media to know that you're gonna get back to me that way. And I'm really heavy on Twitter like that, so I knew every time that they contacted me. So yeah, in the 2nd to 3rd month, I noticed that it was an issue. I contacted them on Twitter, and they said, okay, use a little chewy, chomp for every 15 minutes, and see what happens for 2 hours straight. So I did that, and I was like, okay, I did that and it didn't work. So the next step, they said, okay, now you have to send us pictures with your aligners out and send us pictures with your aligners in, the ones that weren't fitting. And I had to make sure that I showed, it was on this side that it didn't fit. The bottoms always fit, and then this side fit, but this one didn't. And this is the side that I needed the major work on. So I was like, no, I need this side to fit, because that's the biggest gap I need closed. And if I don't get it fixed, I'm doing all of this for nothing. So I sent them the photos and they said, okay, understood. They sent me another impression kit, and everything got to me pretty quick. They're in Tennessee. I believe that that's where they're based. But everything got to Maryland pretty quickly, like less than 2 weeks. So they sent me impressions. I feel like the impressions came in a week. I redid my teeth so they can see, okay, this is where our teeth is, not what the aligners look like. So I sent that in, and they said, okay. It took them about 3 weeks to send me my new ones. That was the only mishap, because I had to wear those aligners. I had to put them in my mouth. Even though it didn't work, I still had to keep something in my mouth so that it wouldn't be a major shift in my teeth. So for about 3 weeks, I had to wear those aligners. Even though this side didn't fit, I made it work. I was able to bend it a little bit to push it up, just so that I don't have a hanging, it's like hanging. But that's what I ended up having to do. I didn't have a choice. I didn't mind doing that though. It wasn't really a big issue for me. Yes, it put a hiccup in my process because it went from a 5-month plan to a 6-month plan. But I'm like, I didn't make a big deal out of it. I feel like some people might have been like, oh no, da, da, da. Me, I'm not an impatient person. I don't cause issues or drama where there needs not to be. Yes, it shouldn't have been that way in the beginning, but at the end of the day, it's trial and error. This is a new business. This isn't Invisalign, this isn't braces. So something like this might happen, but it shouldn't. So I do feel like they're working to improve minor things like that, but there's no way they would have guessed that my teeth didn't shift that way during that time. So either way, I didn't make a big deal out of it. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just thug it out, wear these for 3 weeks, and when I get my new ones, boom. So when I got my new ones, they fit, and I was like, thank you, Jesus. I was hoping that from then on out, I wouldn't have any more issues. From then on out, I didn't have any more issues. All of my aligners fit. Now, this is the thing. A lot of people that say that this does not work, I feel like do not follow the instructions. When you get the aligner, they give you a packet that you must read back to front. It says that you have to wear your aligners for 22 hours. There are 24 hours in a day. So that means that only 2 hours you don't have to wear them. Within those 2 hours, use those 2 hours to spread out your day to eat and drink. That's the major thing that people do not. The major key alert. A lot of people do not wear their aligners for 22 hours. So you expect your teeth to do what your teeth is supposed to do when you aren't doing what you're supposed to do for them to work. So yes, that's the #1 thing you have to do. In order for you to get the results that you want, you have to wear them for 22 hours. It's just that simple. If you don't want to wear them for 22 hours, then don't waste your money in getting them. Period. So me, the 2 hours out of the day that I did not have to wear them, that's the time that I was spread out to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever I wanted to do, whether it was a snack, whatever I wanted to do, that is what I decided to do in those 2 hours. So that to 22 hours of the day, I was wearing my aligners. I'm spending my money. This money could be going towards something else. So of course, I'm going to follow the instructions to the T. So for those of you who might be having issues with your teeth, maybe you need to think about what you didn't do correctly that they told you that you should have done. I'm not saying that it's all your fault, but I'm just saying that maybe you should take a double look and say, hey, did I wear it for 22 hours? Maybe that's why the major work, the first 2 days that you put a new set, that's when the major work is done. After the first 2 days, the pain goes. I'm trying to scratch my head with a hat on. That's when the pain goes away. So the first 2 days that you wear a new set, that's when most of the work is getting done. Most of the shifting is happening then. That's when they hurt the most. You can literally feel the shift. I would wake up and I would be in so much pain. I would have to pop Tylenol, pop Motrin, just because the pain was so much. But I wouldn't trade anything because I'm in love with my new smile. A lot of people had customer service issues. Like I said, I contacted them, Twitter. They got back to me in a timely fashion. Sometimes I did have to call them over the phone. Like I had to call them to order my retainers. and I got through to them eventually, but they do need to work on getting to people faster. But it could just be a high volume of calls, I'm assuming. I really don't know. But they always helped me when I needed help. I'm trying to think of everything that you guys might want to know. Is it worth it? Yes, I believe that it is worth it. And if you need a lot of cosmetic work done, but that you might want to try out something else, but if you do the research, they do major work. Like people who have crooked teeth, they straighten them. So I wouldn't say that it cancels this out, but I'm saying if you need like major cosmetic work done, I would think about doing Invisalign or braces, because you just don't want to be disappointed. Me, I only needed to close gaps. That's what a lot of people don't realize. I just needed my teeth to shift. That's all I needed. I just needed my gaps closed. That is like minor work compared to someone who has crooked teeth or overcrowding or teeth that's up and, you know, stuff like that. So it's like I didn't have any of that, so I can't speak on that. So you can only go to someone who's spoken on that. But they do have a lot of testimonials of people who have had teeth like that and they've worked for them. So I would suggest reaching out to those people. If you follow Smile Direct Club on Instagram, they will, you know, post different testimonials, and you'll be able to reach out to that person depending on what your issues are and what you need help with. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm covering everything. I'm trying to make sure before I close this video out, because I know you guys, the main thing you guys want to see is the reveal, and I'll do that in a second. But before I do that, I just want to make sure I've covered all the bases. I think that's pretty much it, you guys. They do have a teeth whitening that you can do. I did have the teeth whitening. I brush my teeth so many times a day I can't count, because you have to brush your teeth after every meal, otherwise your teeth will decay. If you decide to just put your aligners on without brushing your teeth will soon decay. So I suggest not doing that. But yeah, I had to brush and floss like more than ever. I mean, I'm a pretty hygienic person anyway. Like before I put the aligners in, I would, you know, brush twice a day, floss and all that good stuff, and Listerine, all that stuff. But with aligners, with Invisalign, with even braces, you have to make sure that you are brushing and flossing, because after you're done with the process, you'll find that you have cavities and tooth decay and need root canal and all that other stuff. That causes a whole nother issue. I am done my process. Like I said, my retainers came. They shipped my retainers out. I feel like they shipped them out Tuesday and I got them Friday. So I got them before my plan. I thought that I wasn't going to get them because they said that it takes up to 4 to 5 weeks. I thought that I wasn't going to get my retainers in time after my thing, but they sent them in a couple days and everything went smoothly. So yeah, I feel like I've answered everything. If there's something that I missed that you are inquiring about, you can hit me up on my social media. Follow me on IG or DM me on IG or Twitter, or our information is always in the description box below. So whatever social media platform you like to reach out to me to ask me questions, feel free to, and I do not mind answering them if I haven't already answered in this video. But aside from this, HD Nation will not be posting too much more in the month of November. We are preparing for Vlogmas, so we're trying to prepare ourselves for having to record every day. So yes, we are going to be recording every day. So you guys will probably not see too many more videos. We probably will try to do Thanksgiving, of course, a Thanksgiving vlog, and we'll see. But I don't want you guys to worry. It's not like we're taking a hiatus. Well, we kind of are taking a little hiatus, but it's not like we're quitting YouTube. We're just kind of just preparing ourselves for Vlogmas. So if you don't see any more videos from us, except Thanksgiving vlog, it's okay. We'll be back and we'll be posting every day. Just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will be back. We love you guys. We thank you for all of the support thus far. We really do appreciate it. All of the love on our new intro, we really do appreciate it. We're really excited about Vlogmas. The kids are excited about Vlogmas. Christmas is truly the best time of the year. I'm excited. So without further ado, the part that you guys all want to see. I'm going to try to get as close as possible. Okay. Can you guys see? Yes. And there you have it. Nothing too major. That's just what my teeth look like. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you have any more questions, feel free to hit me up on my social media. But other than that, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.